Hello and welcome again to Satsang. Good to be here with you. Thank you for joining me, for joining us. And let's begin with a moment of quiet. Yeah, it's really in the quiet, in the silence, the the inner stillness that one really recognizes the essence of oneself. Um, the the field of being, if you will, that is within but without as well, everywhere. Um, really, one organic unity of awareness, of consciousness, and yeah, that's really the essence of oneself. Of what we're doing here is becoming familiar and comfortable with that. So don't run away. There's nowhere to go anyway, other than within. If we're ready to go within, then we're in the right place. The right place is here. The right time is now. And it's always here. It's always now. Unless we're caught up in our mind and thinking in past and future. But really, that takes place here and now as well. Any inner activity, or lack thereof, if you will. So, all right, now that we've had that disclaimer, we can begin if we haven't already. So, words are really ultimately pointers, if you will. Certain words can point to that dimension of stillness, of silence. Silence may be more of an outer quality, perhaps. Silence on the external plane is lack of noise. So when I say stillness, it's more of an inner quality, a lack of inner noise, if you will, an inner quietude. And that can be expressed in words. That's where these words are coming from, ultimately, from that inner stillness. And if one is receptive, one can sense in the gaps between words, behind the words, beneath the words, that silence and inner stillness. So that's really the ultimate message of satsang, is to get in tune, to attune to that quiet. That's where it all begins. That's where it all is. And this quiet is really here at all times, behind and beneath and between noises. If one is sensitive or attuned enough, one can bear witness to the arising of sound, the subsiding of sound back into silence and quiet. And that ultimately is the real language that we're speaking here. That of stillness, of silence. And whatever words come forth may help bring us back to that essence. And in a sense, this is perhaps a spoken meditation, a guided meditation. These words are not preconceived. They're spontaneous, coming from the moment. And perhaps that'll help to bring us all into the moment, to the here and now. And everything, if we can allow it to be fluid and natural, really is a joy. Is a joy to do, to be. Ultimately, it's more of a being than a doing. And being here, being now, that's something that the world has forgotten by and large. The being dimension. There's so much that we're caught up in doing, in activity, and that's necessary. We need to do to live and survive. But what's completely overlooked in many cases is to just be able to be present, to just be. The being dimension. So that's what we're here to explore, to deepen, to acknowledge, to honor. That's what appears to be lost in the modern culture around the world. So if you're able to sit here with me, with us, and embrace the fullness of the moment, of beingness, of awareness in its purest sense, in its pure sense, then the words don't get in the way. The words perhaps facilitate the arising of that fullness of awareness. So, let's have another moment to embrace this fullness, this awareness. And it really is a joy to share. Ultimately, it is a shared phenomenon. It is the ground of everything, really, the ground of being, if you will. So, that's it's an art to come back to this, to abide as this, to be this, which is ultimately what we are, what I am, what you are, what everything is. In essence, is this awareness, and it's intangible. You can't really see it, but it can be sensed. It can be felt as the depths of oneself, again, of everything. So, yeah, may we acknowledge this and savor it even. So, yeah, there is no real teaching, there is no real mental construct, any conceptual ideology. There's not really here. No politics, so to speak, no construct, mental construct. It's really just about being here and being now. Call it meditation, call it satsang, call it anything really, or perhaps nothing at all. Sometimes it's better not to label things if we can just share this space, this spaciousness. So yeah, thank you for joining us today. That is the gist of it. And if we can go deeper into this moment, really, there's no end to the depth of the moment. So thank you. Enjoy. Have a blessed day.